Some Gen Z kid launched a PumpFun Solana meme coin, rugged, one clipped it for $30,000, but after he rugged, everybody decided to get him back and pump the token, now a 30x from when he sold, meaning if he still held it, he would have over $1 million. With all that said, yesterday was one of the craziest markets that we have seen in a long time. I'm going to show you some live trades I did during this market. I'm going to show you the details of what happened with this kid and how he rugged that token. And Alex Becker's meme coin video is coming out today. This is going to be not financial advice, a really good opportunity for those looking for the next, let's say, chill guy, which ran from 50 million to multiple hundred millions yesterday. So with all that being said, we have a lot to dive into in this video. Let's dive in. All right, here we are on the best trading platform out there, BullX, also a partner of mine. 100% recommend it. You need something like this if you're trading low cap meme coins. With that being said, you can see this token was launched, and this is where the dev sold. He sold $30,000 worth around the price of 1.5 million. It was actually a little bit under that. But what happened next? He dropped the price, he screwed people over, and if you just start zooming out here, you know, it just keeps going up and up and up. This thing just absolutely rocketed and is still moving with a ton of narrative because people are, you know, mad at this dude, so it's kind of going viral. This actually started its own meta that we're currently in at the time of making this video, which is the TikTok meta, essentially finding things on TikTok that are going to run. This thing ran to almost 100 million, so I actually underestimated how much money he could have had if he would have held this. I mean, it could have been actually closer to $2 million. Instead, he went ahead and just nuked it at 30,000. Now, granted, if he had held, this narrative would have probably never formed, and currently there's $1 million in liquidity, so if somebody one clipped 1 million, the token would be nothing. So a lot of this is hypothetical, but what we do know is he would have at least 5x what he originally rugged for if he had just held the token, and this thing ran insane numbers. What else ran insane numbers yesterday was Chill Guy, another TikTok meme that as a millennial I am just not keeping up with. I faded this when I saw this on Twitter. A lot of times people are like, oh, if you see it on Twitter, you're late. I saw this on Twitter below 50 million. It's currently at almost $500 million market cap, which is absolutely insane. This thing is absolutely running. I have some friends who made a lot of money on this, really poured a lot of money into this, and it is running. So what did I do? I went for a derivative play. I thought I was smart. I thought I found something, and this happened to be one of the worst plays I had in a while. I mean, I was hitting win after win after win. I went into this play, and it was called, actually this is the wrong one, it was called Frank. So what is Frank? This is something I do not recommend buying. I'm just showing you a play, and kind of my thought process behind the play is, look how early I was to this. I bought it right when it launched, and like right after Radium, and I put in $70. We actually put in way more than that. That's inaccurate. If you look over here at my positions, I'm actually blocking it. I actually put in closer to like $150, which I sold at absolute bottom. One of the things about trading is you do want to cut your losses. I mean, look at this. It was dead. There was no volume whatsoever. So why did I even buy this in the first place? I'm using BullX. I see it launch, and I see in one of the groups that I'm in, somebody call out that Frank could actually be the real name of Chill Guy. I went and looked at the sources on the BullX, and it looks like it actually made a good, you know, argument, the fact that this is named Frank. It basically pointed you to a bunch of articles claiming that that was the name, and it convinced me. So these tweets are protected. I don't really know what that is, but it convinced me that the actual name was Frank. So I was like, oh, this makes sense. If Chill Guy runs, I mean, Chill Guy's girlfriend ran to like 10 million. His actual name will run. Well, there's 1 million in volume, and it just died out. Unfortunately, what happened shortly after that is it went up and up and up and went to 1.5 million. What that means is instead of taking a $126 loss, I could have made a couple soul. I could have made over $1,000 or more if I had just held this. So this was a big L for me yesterday. Granted, I got a lot of W's as well. I got in and out of Kirby really quickly with size. I put in $243. I sold 386. So I made like $150. That was within like, I don't know, 20 minutes maybe. Another bag that I thought was completely dead, actually it re-died. Oh my gosh, I was the sell signal. I'm just realizing this in real time. Anyways, I bought this seal like a month ago, and it completely died, and it went from 100k to 1.5 mil. I guess I sold at the absolute top. I had no idea, so it was like a free $141 that I forgot about, and I guess since it's crashed, so that was free money, and I won a couple of others. But with all that being said, there is some big news today with Alex Becker dropping a meme coin video and launching a meme coin. I want to prep you to get ready for this, because honestly, there's very few obvious like plays here, but this is going to be one of them if you can find the actual token early. With that being said, there's going to be so many fakes. There's already been so many fakes. Do not risk this. This is not financial advice. I honestly think a lot of people are going to get wrecked, probably more people than actually find the right one. But let's go ahead and look at the information we do have together right now. My buddy Crypto Gorilla, who's also a YouTuber, honestly broke this down better than anybody I've seen yet on this tweet. And he also makes videos, so I'm sure he's going to make a more detailed video on this as well. He already had one before this one, but we kind of have more information since then. Yesterday, before we got into this post, yesterday Alex Becker said he got his lawyers to clear him being able to drop a meme coin, so that was big news for the fact that he's going to go through with this. So let's look at the TLDR on this. It's dropping in the next month, so it might not be today, but today is the first pivotal points. The token has not been released, and it's going to be released at a future time location. So he's going to drop hints. He's going to drop hints on what the date is, the time, all the way from the hours to the minutes, the time zone and everything, and where the drop announcement will be. The drop announcement itself is going to be a puzzle that we're going to have to unravel as well. I don't know if you guys remember Neo Tokyo. Neo Tokyo was similar, it was cryptic. It was dropped by Alex Becker. Currently right now, Neo Tokyo, the main ones are worth 6 Ethereum, which that's around $18,000. At their peak, these things were worth 6 figures. This was a kind of the same way, free airdrop style. All you had to do was solve the puzzle. We're gonna see this with a meme as well, and I'm really excited to try to be one of the ones that helps solve that puzzle. I was very close on Neo Tokyo, but I wasn't there. I wasn't as dialed back then as I am now. I'm going to get into this. I'm very determined. So he's going to release 8 puzzles. Solving these will get you into a private group with a small token allocation. Okay, so there you go. Token launch on PumpFun or on an asset he clearly controls. When the coin reaches a $5 million market cap, he will tweet it. Hints dropped on X, YouTube, and Instagram. Over time, he'll update a Google Doc link below. Gen Wealth awaits. So, I mean, that's the biggest alpha I have for you that's coming up. I know it might be all the way up to 30 days to a month or to 45 days, but we can go ahead and start preparing now. With all that being said, last YouTube video, and honestly we've just been cooking lately, guys. Like, I really appreciate you guys watching this content. I always like at the end of all of these videos to be able to shout out everybody who made it to the end of last video, and I'm going to do a keyword at the end of this one as well. This video is a really fun one as well. I did some live trades like I'm going to show you in this video, but if you made it to the end of the video, the keyword was Becker. I gave you early alpha just a few days ago on, you know, these upcoming Becker announcements, and a lot of you made it to the end. We got King Mega saying Becker. We got all kinds of people down here. We got the great one, 5381 Becker. What Becker a way to end the video, sir? Because I left the alpha at the end of the video. Somebody asking to copy trade me. That's pretty funny. Cleva Monster saying Becker. And we got 2 minutes crypto, we got Masters Exploit, Silverback Range, the Kings 1567, Sunny Born Music, Ricky Beats. Thank you guys so much for making it to the end of the video. It always impresses me how fast you guys make it. With that being said, I think the most fitting end to this video that I could possibly have is, let me know, look, if you don't want to say your actual generation, then just make one up. But if you want to say your actual one, which gen are you? So we saw that Gen Z kid dropped the token last night. I'm a millennial, so I would write millennial in the comments. But if you're a Gen Z, do Gen Z, Gen X, millennial, all whatever. If you're whatever you are, drop it down below in the comments. If you are uncomfortable with that, then make one up.